Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inshallah, today we will review adding and subtracting and also multiplying polynomials. Okay, this is material we have covered previously, but I just wanted to review for the sake of completeness. So here's some examples that are presented to us in the book. So we are to add 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x minus 9, and we are to add this with this x cubed plus 6x squared plus 11. Now to me, it's just basically just adding them and looking for like terms. One important thing is to make sure that all of the degree exponents are accounted for. For example, both of these appear to be second degree, appear to be third degree functions. So we have to make sure that every third degree, second degree, and first degree variables are all accounted for. In other words, so you do like this. So you make sure you start out with the third degree. So you have like terms, 2x cubed and x cubed. So those would be the two like terms. And then that would be 3x cubed. And then the next degree would be the second degree. And you have to make sure you go look for the second degree in the other polynomial. And there it is. So we add those two. So minus 5x squared plus 6x squared is 1x squared. And then we look for the next lower down degree. That's 3x. But there's no 3x here. But you make sure you go and check the other sides. So plus 3x. And finally, we have the constant terms, negative 9, 11. And that will be plus 2. So the way I do this is by starting from the highest degree and going down and making sure you look at both of these, however many polynomials are you adding, and in regards to the degree. So when you add this, basically you add the like terms, which means the variables, same variables to the same exponent. And subtraction is the same thing, of course. Let's do one example of this. So we are to subtract 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 7. We are to subtract this from 8x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 1. You have to be careful here, of course, that we are the question is as this: 8x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 1, and we have to subtract this from the whole thing over there. So we have to write 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 7 over here, like that. So when you have this, for me the most important thing is just to actually distribute this negative sign here and make it into addition problem. So I make this plus and distribute the negative sign into the parentheses like this. So let me do it distinctly. So I just turn this into a plus sign over here like this, and change all the signs so that way there's no mistaking. Okay. So, and then you go do the same thing. You add the like terms. So starting with the highest degree, 8x cubed plus negative 3x cubed, that's going to be 5x cubed. Okay, so I'm just looking at these two. 8 minus 3 is 5x cubed. And then you have negative x squared minus 2x squared, that's minus 3x squared. That's these two terms. Okay, those are like terms, so you can add them. And then you have this term and this term, that's minus 4x. And then you have the constant terms of 1 and minus 7, that's negative 6. Okay, so just be methodical about it and be careful. That's addition and subtraction of polynomials. Now, multiplication of polynomials. So we're asked to multiply this polynomial, 2y squared plus 3y minus 6. We're asked to multiply that by y minus 2. Now, there are two ways of doing this. Okay, you can multiply two polynomials by in two ways. One is called the horizontal format, which is probably what you're familiar with, horizontal, and the other, and no surprise, is the vertical format. Okay, so horizontal and vertical format, or vertical horizontal format, whatever that means. I'll show you exactly what that means, and you're already familiar with it, I'm pretty sure. So one thing to do is we basically take y minus 2 and just put them next to each other like this, negative 2y squared plus 3y minus 6. Now we're going to multiply these two together. This is called the horizontal format because obviously it's like this. And then you distribute this quantity into every single term. Okay, so you distribute that quantity. It's like you have a times x plus y plus z. You're going to distribute the a to all those quantities. And if you have a plus b times the quantity x plus y plus z, in this case you are distributing this quantity to all the terms that's inside. So here we're going to distribute the y minus 2 to each one of those three quantities. You do have to be careful here. So I'm going to distribute this to the first term, so I get negative 2y squared times y minus 2. I don't know why, I just like to put it in this way. And then I have positive 3y times y minus 2, like that. And then I have minus 6 times y minus 2. Okay, well, and then I distribute again. It's like distribute again. Okay, so let's distribute again. So then I get minus 2y cubed. When you multiply these two, you get minus 2y cubed plus 4y squared, that's this, okay, plus 3y squared minus 6y. 3y squared minus 6y. Minus 6y, I distribute that, okay, minus 6y plus 12, okay? Now, in here you have to be very careful, use progressive logical reasoning, extreme progressive logical reasoning, and then you look at, do it methodically, look at the biggest degree, that's 3, and see if there are any third degrees over here. That's the only one, so there are no like terms to add over here, okay? And then you look at the second degree, see how many of those you got. Looks like you got 2 of those, you can add those 2, right? And you get plus 4 plus 3, 7y squared. And then you have these, that's negative 12y, and then plus 12, okay? So that's how you multiply polynomials and this is called like the horizontal method, okay? Okay. Now, the vertical method gives you the same answer, but it's just a different structure of this. And sometimes I find this useful as well. So in this case, all you do is you just write the first one over here, plus 3y minus 6. And you write the second one over here underneath it, y minus 2. Okay. And then you distribute this. Okay, what you do now is, okay, like you multiply with numbers, right? It's very similar to multiplying with numbers, okay? So you take this and you multiply it to every single term like that, okay? And so let's do that. So you take negative 2 and multiply every single term. So negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12. And negative 2 times 3y is negative 6y, and negative 2 times negative 2y squared is positive 4y squared. So that's what you get when you're distributing negative 2 to negative 2y squared plus 3y minus 6. That's what you're doing, okay? But you're going to write it like this. In other words, you start from here, you go here, write that, you go there like this, you go like this, okay? So, all right, so you got that. And then you distribute the y, and then you go like this, okay? And then you make sure you put it under the right degree. So here you have y times negative 6 is negative 6y. You're not going to put it over here, okay? Like this. You're going to put it under the y. So you have negative 6y, so you can put negative 6y like this. 3y times y is 3y squared. That's positive 3y squared. That's pretty convenient. And then y times negative 2y is that's negative 2y cubed, okay? And then you just add them up. Then you get minus 2y cubed plus 7y squared minus 12y plus 12. Okay? So it's the same answer that we got before. Okay. I just want to do another example in this way. And then we'll finish then, inshallah. So I have 3x squared minus 2x plus 4, and I'm going to multiply that by x plus 3. Okay, this is the vertical method. So I start with the 3 over here, and I distribute like this, right? So that's 12, positive 12, and that's negative 6x, okay? And then that's 9x squared. Okay, that's this. Okay. Now I take the x and multiply, and I get 4x. That's positive 4x. And then I get negative 2x squared. Okay, and then I get 3x cubed when I multiply this and this and this like that. Okay. So, and then all I have to do is just add these together. I get 3x squared. Now notice how I lined up all the degrees. Minus 7x squared minus 2x plus 12. Okay, sorry, this is plus 7x squared minus 2x plus 12. Now, if you were to do this the horizontal way, so you would have 3x squared minus 2x plus 4, and then you're multiplying by x plus 3. So you would distribute this, those 3x squared times x plus 3 minus 2x times x plus 3 plus 4 times x plus 3, okay? And then you would distribute again, so you go like this. So you get 2x cubed plus 9x squared. You have to be careful, okay? Minus 2x squared minus 6x. That's this. And then finally you have 4x plus 12, okay? Then you add the like terms. This one is all by itself. You get 3x squared. These two are like terms. That's plus 7x squared. And these two are like terms, minus 2x plus 12. And thank God we got the same answer over here as we did over here. Okay, so this is addition and subtraction and multiplication of polynomials. This is called the vertical method, and this is called the horizontal method. And I request you now to go find some polynomials and practice it. Until next time, as-salatu was-salamu ala rasulillah wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum.